Morning, Jace.
Morning, Mimi. Whoa, you don't look too good.
Yeah, no shade. While I was on my way here, I ended up getting a flat tire. But luckily, I had a spare in the trunk.
That's a relief.
Sure was. I would have hated being late on the first day of school. It would have been a total embarrassment.
Well, it's good to know that I wasn't the only one who had an unwanted start to their morning.
You too.
Yes, and unfortunately you're going to be pretty pissed as to why.
I don't like where this is going. So, tell me, what happened?
Earlier this morning, I was out in the halls doing some patrolling, just until you got here. Then near the entrance doors, I overheard two students talking with each other. One male, one female. And what I heard was a shocker. One of the students brought condoms, and they were going to have sex in the janitor's closet.
This isn't some kind of joke, Jace, is it?
I'm afraid not, Mimi. They were planning on doing the dirty. But I followed them and caught them red-handed. If you need any proof, I've got the confiscated condoms locked away in my desk back in my office.
Which students were involved? And did you already call their parents?
One of them is Seth Collins, who we know is being held back and has to repeat the 11th grade this year due to bad performance scores. The other one is a young female, but she doesn't go here to MHS. It turns out that Mr. Khan snuck her into the school. And yes, both of their parents have been notified, and should be arriving shortly.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mr. Khan's reaction when he finds out that I know all about this. That boy's probably going to be so scared of me that he's going to be shitting his pants.
Can we talk about?
Not another word, Seth. You are to remain quiet until your parents get here for the meeting.
But Principal Moonlight,
Not another word.
I would heed her warning very carefully if I were you.
Hello. Derek Dominic Cons, at your service.
Thank you for joining us for this meeting, Mr. Cons. We do apologize for this sudden interruption to your day.
You are not at fault. Vice Principal Hubbard, my no-good son, is the reason why I am here. Alright, Seth, my boy, listen up. Since you are the reason why I'm here, you are to keep that scrawny ass of yours in that chair, and you are not to speak unless given permission. Remember, you are still skating on thin ice with me for being held back to the 11th grade.
Yes, Dad.
You be quiet, boy. I did not give you permission to speak.
And as you can clearly see, Mr. Collins, I've asked Principal Moonlight to join us for this meeting.
I have no problem with that. My wife is currently out of state on business. She will not be joining us.
Very well. This meeting is now in session.
First thing I would like to know immediately is what stupid thing did my son do?
I wasn't here when the incident first occurred, but, according to Vice Principal Hubbard, what mainly started this was when Seth here snuck a girl into the school. A girl who told Vice Principal Hubbard personally that she doesn't go here.
Does this girl, by any chance, happen to have pink hair?
Yes, Mr. Collins, the girl in question did have pink hair.
Boy, I have told you again and again several times, that girl is a bad influence on you.
I take it you are familiar with her.
I am. She's my neighbor's daughter, who my son has been seeing for only a few weeks.
Only a few weeks, you say? Jace, can you please show the evidence that you obtained?
Yes, of course. Mr. Collins, this box of Trojan ultra-ribbed condoms was found in Seth's possession. The girl asked him to bring these to the school, where they planned to have intercourse inside our school's janitor's closet.
Let me get this straight. You were planning to have intercourse, when you've only been dating this girl for only a few weeks? Do you have anything to say for yourself, boy?
Dad, I swear to you I wasn't going to have intercourse here at the school.
And the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Seth, I caught you and your girlfriend red-handed this morning in the janitor's closet, without any shirts on. Not to mention when I opened the door, you clearly told me she was just about to get you out of your pants. That, and the condoms are right here.
You were not weaseling your way out of this one, Seth. It's no wonder you got held back. That brain of yours is unable to think correctly. If it was working correctly, then you wouldn't have just told a lie right to your father's face. And as his son, you know yourself that your dad is very strict, similar to both myself and Vice Principal Hubbard. What do you think your father is going to do to you when you get home? I am more than sure that he's going to make things very, very miserable for you. As an army man, I can foresee him making you do a lot of sit-ups and push-ups. Add in running some laps or do some long-distance running on top of that, as well as all kinds of different ways to work out with your body. Until you are broken and wanting to stop. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun, does it?
She asked you a question, boy, so answer the question.
No, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Mr. Cons, I highly recommend that you get Seth to shape up. And make sure that he will never pull a stunt like this again.
Oh, I can promise that, Principal Moonlight.
I should also mention that Seth made a threat towards me while I was questioning both him and his girlfriend.
Oh really?
Yes, I did do that.
Listen hard and listen good, Seth. Do not ever threaten anyone in this school. Because that is serious stuff that both me and Vice Principal Hubbard will not tolerate. Is that clear?
Yes, Principal Moonlight.
Not so cocky and confident now, are you, Seth? Adding up everything that has taken place, you will be suspended for the next 10 school days. In addition, I think it would be a good idea that Seth attends some sex education class, once his suspension is over.
Mr. Cons, do you agree with this decision?
Yes, I do.
Then I believe we are done here. Seth, you may go home now.
When we get back home, you will begin with sit-ups and push-ups immediately, and then you will be running laps. Now move it, boy, that's an order.
Can I move it to the bathroom? I think I shit my pants.
Oh geez, he's not kidding.
Seth, that is so disgusting.
Out of my office, Seth. Now.
Do not worry, I will make sure that he gets the punishments he deserves.
Oh, we don't doubt it. You have a good day, Derek Hans.
And to you too as well, and keep up the good work running this high school.
Well, you called it. Seth got so scared of you that he shit his pants.
Yep, and now you should spray Febreze here in the office to get rid of any potential odor.
Good idea. While I'm doing that, would you like to have the honor of confronting Seth's now ex-girlfriend, and then kick her out?
Oh, absolutely. I will scold her good, and I will make sure that she will never trespass on these school grounds ever again.
Phoebe, over here.
Candy, why did you want me to meet you here, instead of in the lunchroom?
Well, since you're new, and wanted to take it easy adjusting, I thought that rather than having lunch in the lunchroom, we could sit down together and have it right here. Just you and me.
I'm not sure.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Well, you did say earlier we could work at whatever pace I prefer. So, sure, let's sit here and have lunch together.
So I never asked you this earlier, Phoebe, but where are you originally from?
Born and raised in the busy bustle of Sacramento.
Oh, really? That's cool. And why did you and your family come to Tyndale Valley?
My dad. He used to be a construction worker, until one day when he suffered an accident while on the job. The accident itself was mainly due to company negligence, and my dad ended up quitting. Then my parents and I relocated here after my dad landed a new job with a much more, not so negligent, company.
Good for him.
What about you, Candy? How long have you lived in Tyndale Valley?
Only since 2021.
So you moved here too? From where?
I used to live up north in Wilford Heights.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Wilford Heights?
That's what I said. It's probably because the name was never really brought up to me at any given time.
When I get the chance, I should take you up north sometime and show you what it's like. Of course, that's only if you would like me to.
I think I might take you up on your offer. But only after this new friendship of ours really begins to blossom.
I understand. I can say though that Wilford Heights now is a little better compared to back then. A few years ago, some crazy stuff took place. And this movement called PAB, short for Parents Against Bullying, was at the center of it all. But it's kind of a long story. Phoebe?
Sorry, Cassandra. That word to me just isn't something I like to hear.
What word?
Bullying. It's not your fault bringing that word up though. It's just something I never really talked to anyone about.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, Phoebe. But, were you a
victim of bullying? Yeah, I was. At my old school, I was picked on for being a shy and quiet girl. I am a talkative person, but only around the right people. Even now, it's hard for me sometimes. You saw it for yourself when you first introduced yourself to me earlier.
Phoebe, if this is something you don't want to go into detail about, you can stop, especially if it's too much. I've seen firsthand what bullying can do to people. It's never pretty, and it can be painful. If I try putting myself in your shoes, I'm certain I could understand what you've had to endure.
Can you really put yourself in my shoes, Candy? You could, unless you've never gone through the experience having someone close to you commit suicide because of bullying. I'm only telling you this because I want to trust you and one day be able to tell you what has happened. But not right now. I want time to build up trust in our newfound friendship first. And also, get used to adjusting to school life here at Moonlight High School. One more thing. I don't want word to spread around school about this. What I just told you must stay between you and me. Can you promise me that?
I promise you that I will not tell anyone. My lips are zipped.
Okay. Thank you, Candy.